So I'm Kylie, I'm 38 from Australia. I found out in March that I had stage 4 bowel cancer. I became unwell and had a bowel obstruction, had an operation, emergency operation. The doctor told me then that he thought it was cancer, but we'd have to wait for the tests to come back. 2 weeks later, I found out I had stage 4 bowel cancer that had spread to my lymph nodes and my liver. In Australia, the only answer was chemotherapy. They weren't very hopeful about my future. They didn't think I would have a very long future. So as a mother of 2 teenage children, that was quite confronting. And so I immediately started looking for alternate treatments within Australia and outside of Australia, which led me to Verita Life. I was recommended Verita Life from a fellow Aussie vet who had been over for her treatment, and then I started doing my own research and contacted the clinic here because it's closer to home than Mexico. And we just went from there, had an online meeting with Dr. Hossami and the staff here. And Dr. Hossami actually gave me hope and was really positive about my cancer and what treatment was available. And that was really good because I had no hope in Australia basically with just conventional treatment. But Dr. Hossami made me feel comfortable and made me feel like there was hope for me. Oh, it was all so easy. Eve made life very easy. She was always quick to answer my emails and calls, and she made the Zoom meeting that I had with Dr. Hossami flow very easily and helped me with any questions that she thought that I might have wanted the answer to but hadn't thought of myself. It was all very easy from the time I submitted the online, questions and answers. I think I was talking to Dr. Hossami only 5 days later, and I was here a week and a half after that. So it all happened very easily and very quickly. So I had the operation to remove the primary cancer, which was in my bowel, and then I had 6 rounds of chemotherapy in Australia before I came over here. I had lots and lots of side effects from the chemotherapy in Australia, and that sort of pushed me more to come as well because I'd started losing feeling in my hands and feet, and it was the side effects that were starting to worry me more than the chemotherapy. And I'd had 6 rounds of chemotherapy and my cancer had actually doubled in size in that period of time. So in 3 months my cancer had doubled, even though I was having the chemotherapy, which was the only option. There was no other option of treatment in Australia except for the chemotherapy that I was having. I got into contact, and before I was due to have my 7th round of chemotherapy, I was talking to Dr. Hossami and I didn't have my 7th round, I came here instead. With the type of cancer that I have, I was told it was not curable and that I would be on chemotherapy for the rest of my life pretty much, which was only going to be short. So I've been at Verita Life for 6 weeks, having a combination of IV therapy as well as a low-dose chemotherapy. I've also been having local hypothermia, which treats the tumours that are still there with heat, as well as being on the ketogenic diet that they provide. And I felt a difference pretty much straight away. Like within the first week I felt healthier and I had more energy, and I was a bit sleepy, but other than that I felt really, really good. I was really surprised actually at how quickly that I felt well. And on Wednesday just gone, I had a CT scan and my tumour is actually half the size of what it was when I came over. So in 6 weeks it shrunk half of what it was, which is amazing. 6 weeks has gone pretty quick actually. The staff are amazing and so friendly, and they make you feel so comfortable, and every day you arrive at the clinic they greet you, and start your treatments. And I know a couple of times in the first couple of weeks I was very, very upset just missing home, and they just all were amazing. It's been very easy. Nothing's been too much trouble. Any problems you've had, they've been happy to sort out. As they kept saying to me, you're part of our family now, we want to look after you and make your time as comfortable and easy as possible. Yeah, I've definitely got new hope. I will continue on Dr. Hossami's plan of treatment when I go home, and have another CT scan in 3 months' time, and then he'll adjust my treatment after that. But I just feel positive and really healthy, like my body just feels amazing. I've got lots of energy, and I haven't had any side effects at all, so I'm just really looking forward to keeping going with my treatment and keeping fighting my cancer battle, but in a way that I wouldn't have been able to do at home. It's just been amazing. Dr. Hossami changes his treatment plan to suit every individual patient. I find in Australia it's just very much, okay, so you've got bowel cancer, so this is how we treat bowel cancer. Where Dr. Hossami, you've got bowel cancer, I'm going to use this, this and this. It just incorporates your whole life and whole body, not just your cancer as such. So the results are just, they speak for themselves, they're amazing. My advice is just get in contact with Verita Life and see what they've got to offer you. It's not, it's an easy process, and just the hope and the positivity, and just get in contact, make the contact and find out what they can do for you. Just remain positive. There is always hope. There's always more out there than what is available just within your hometown. So make sure you do your research and see what else is available for you. You only get one chance.